And welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd Podcast. I'm your host, Gabi. This is my friend Deej.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
And my friend Sade.
Yo, dudes.
Me and Sade watched episode 2 of season 2, Stranger Things, last night.
It was awesome.
We recorded a podcast, but was unplugged apparently the whole time.
And whose fault is that?
Well, I have to check it. And to check it, I have to unplug it. Because I've simply got the cheapest setup there is to record. And I forgot to plug it back in. So the microphones weren't working. And it sounded terrible.
So now we have to re-record season 2.
Well, we're not going to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
But DJ's already seen up to episode 7. So
Loser.
he knows some spoilers that mean you don't know.
I won't share.
He knows into the future. Well, first of all, it kind of showed how... is there a cat here? Did Basha sneak in?
Why did you say kitty kitty?
Is that a spoiler? No. Be doing subliminal spoilers.
Charles,
Stop.
DJ's wife
no spoilers.
is like shaking her head. Yes.
Okay. Well.
Those red lines there, guys.
Well, you made me holler. You made me scream.
Easy.
You said kitty, and I think that's a hint.
There's a cat in the show?
Apparently so. You tell me.
I like the cat.
There is a cat. So there is a cat.
That's not a spoiler.
I haven't seen a cat. Have you seen a cat?
Nope, I have not.
It doesn't have anything to
Spoiler!
Oh,
There's a
okay.
cat.
Spoiler alert. There's a cat.
Spoiler,
Stranger
spoiler.
Things.
Look at the red line.
Okay. Well, I can't help the red lines. You make me holler.
So next
Because
time
there's a
I do the
cat.
red line,
Yeah,
Gabi can't get mad at me.
Call my voice.
It's a cute little fluffy kitty cat.
Okay. So the episode starts off with 11. And apparently we see how 11 came to be back into existence. She disintegrated. And then she reintegrated? Was that the word?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
She
sounds real.
reappeared in the upside down.
Reconstituted herself.
Reconstituted herself in the upside
She
down.
survived it.
She found her way through the hallway of the school, punched her way out of the upside down into the high school. So then she finds herself in the high school, the hallways of the high school.
She finds herself in a high school. She digs her way out, and she goes
from the what, Gabi?
to
What does she come from?
The high school?
the upside down.
Middle school?
The upside down, yes.
Oh.
Paige
She
got the upside
comes
down
out of
middle school?
upside down.
Not the underworld.
Anyways, she comes out of the upside down, and she goes looking for Mike. And Mike's house is full of cops.
Yes, it is.
No, they're not cops.
Well,
That's those
there's
energy
police
dudes.
cars, but we know who they are. You know,
It's the energy dudes.
they look cops.
It's the energy dudes.
I did the
Page it in parentheses with
Parentheses.
their fingers. Quote unquote cops.
so she goes to the
As
house.
if you don't believe there were cops.
Right. And
Energy cops.
cuts to inside.
Energy
Because
cops.
his family
That's good.
telling him that, was she
She's
a
a
Russian?
bad person. Yeah, Russian spy. They're like, she's not what she claims to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And Mike sees her.
Out the window.
Yes,
And
and
then
he
the cops
pauses.
are like, what's he looking at? And they chase her and she's gone.
But at this point, Mike just thinks it might just be something in his head.
He thinks he's having
Perhaps. I was wondering that. I was wondering if he thought maybe he
PTSD.
was seeing something. So then apparently Hopper finds her. Okay. Well, you're going to know. Okay. So
I'm not gonna tell.
Hopper was putting the waffles in that box at the end of season 1. At the whole end of the show.
Yes.
Like he was feeding her the
Yeah.
Eggos. And she just randomly finds that box and finds the Eggos.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Maybe she smells it.
Interesting. She smelt it. But how did he know? How did he know
That's
she was
what's
alive?
weird. Like it's like he was searching for her or something. Or
Okay, well, mystery
Yeah.
for future episodes.
episode 3, maybe explain that.
Okay, so then the kids are dressed like Ghostbusters. This is the Halloween episode. They try to get Max to go with them on their trick or treating. So then we get a little bit more of Max and her brother Billy.
He's
He's a real
jerk.
Is his name Billy?
Yes.
I don't remember even ever hearing his name.
Paige looked it up on IMDb.
It's called Google.
Oh, Google.
I didn't
Okay.
care to know his name.
So apparently his name is Billy.
I just call him the Power Ranger.
It's a
And
real
he's
jerky name. I don't
he's
like it.
Real mean. He blames her from them being in
There.
the underground.
The underground. No.
Hawkins.
Hawkins? No.
State of Indiana.
He blames them for being in Hawkins.
And apparently it's her fault. Whatever it is.
Why is it her fault? Question.
I
Why is
don't
it
know
her
how
fault?
you end up from California to Indiana. That's crazy.
And it's just them
Do
two.
you know?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out why you would
Episode
move
7.
from California
No.
to Hawkins, Indiana.
I can see it.
Why?
Because everybody moves from California to like Texas because they say it's expensive.
Texas, not Indiana.
Well, I don't know anything about Indiana.
Exactly.
Maybe it's cheaper rent.
Nobody knows anything about Indiana.
They sold their
cheaper
house
milk.
for a lot of money, and they moved to Indiana for cheaper
I think
rent.
I know the least about any other state.
I know Michael Jackson's from Indiana.
A fun fact: Michael Jackson's from
Fun
Indiana.
fact.
I think
guy.
he forgot to.
So Billy's brother starts hollering at her, screaming at her. Was trying to run over the boys as they ride their bicycles.
He's psycho.
Yeah, he seems kind of psycho. What's the deal with her brother? We don't know.
He's just a old school, or not old school, but
Old school bully.
He's a
OSB.
old fashioned bully. Yeah.
OFB. Old fashioned bully.
Yes.
What did you call it? OSB?
Old school.
Fashioned. I meant to say old fashioned bully or
OSB, SOB?
OS.
cliche bully.
OSB.
I guess I don't know.
So then Will's apparently painting pictures of the monster he sees, and
The
his mama
future.
sees him.
The
And-
future. That's what
Is
That's
it-
what I think.
Have y'all cut to after he's trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
So you skipped what he saw?
Well, the monster.
He saw.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really talk about it. So they went
Well-
trick-or-treating and that was about it.
We were talking about maybe if Will is literally in the Upside Down, like
Because it seems like it. But
yeah, literally.
as you've noticed, they can still see Will.
Yeah,
You
which is
just can't
kind of
see
weird.
him.
But you know, like he
But they
was.
see him at the end. So maybe until the end, he's in both worlds.
Is it possible to be in both worlds?
Maybe so.
Like he said,
Maybe
it
so.
feels like he's in one of those old school
Viewfinders.
viewfinders.
OSV. OSVF. Old school viewfinders.
Nice.
Just abbreviating everything.
Yeah, I think he's in both. I think he's partially in both realities.
But it's weird because it's the future, and the people who keep going inside the Upside Down, like
The future?
the future. I feel like that's the future. What he's seeing.
I think Will's a prophet of doom, a
Yes,
harbinger of
I feel
death.
like he is. That's
You're
perfect.
talking about the upside down is just the future?
No, like what he's seeing.
Yes. What he's seeing in the Upside Down is the future.
But then again, you know the cops parentheses. You know how they keep going in and putting like cameras or something in there, radio
Mhm.
frequencies. It's not like that when they do go in there.
Hmm.
It's like normal.
Well,
Normal for the Upside Down.
Like the Upside Down's silent. There's nothing. It's just
it's because they're in tunnels, aren't they?
oh.
Who's in tunnels?
I thought they were just outside.
He was just outside, like at those receivers and stuff. Those big antennas, and you like replace that thing, and then like
Yeah,
the
he
recording
put, like,
stuff
a
started working
radio-
again.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. This one goes
Okay.
to the portal and the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
The radio guys.
So
Or not the radio guys, the cops. Energy.
Nonetheless, all
Yeah.
that we don't know what Will's seeing. We don't know what they're trying to record. He sees this big smoke-looking monster. What's the other deal? Okay, Hopper. Hopper finds 11.
They keep finding pumpkins that are dead, which is kind of
They're
weird.
finding the pumpkins. Hopper's seeing this blight of pumpkins from the Upside Down goo.
Which I think it has something to do with the Upside Down.
And the maggots from the Upside Down on the tree. It's real gross.
Yeah. Mucusy.
I think it's spreading. It's spreading from the Upside Down world into our world.
What if the Upside Down becomes
It's gonna
the
take
real
over.
world?
It's going to take over. That's my hypothesis. So then it ends. It ends the episode with
Dustin?
11 and Mike.
Oh, that part. Oh,
11
yeah.
puts the blindfold on. She can
Going to.
use her brain, her mind, whatever her
Float.
abilities are. And she's like sensing Mike. She's sensing Mike. She's communicating with Mike. Mike has a sense of it. And he says, 11?
He hears her on the walkie-talkie.
And then that's it.
But no, that's not it. Because at the end, Dustin is going home and there's something in his trash can
Dustin
that's
finds the baby
making a
Demogorgon.
really inhuman or not in this world
It's a
noise.
Baby Demogorgon.
So Gobby thinks it's a baby Demogorgon, which, I mean, that's possible. I
DJ
guess.
can't say because he knows.
Oh, the eggs. We were
DJ
talking
knows.
about the
Yes,
eggs at the
eggs
last
have seen some
episode.
more. So it's just a little baby they're holding. Hopper's going to raise it with 11.
Wasn't there something in the trash can at the end of the first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, he heard it, but he didn't really.
Found it at the end of the
Then he
episode,
didn't.
He said,
Well,
"Hey."
open it and it was going.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
At the end.
That's the end of it.
So that was the episode of season 2, episode 2.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about an upcoming movie.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I really didn't know how
It's
to
like
say
it.
that.
97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it?
You know what that means?
Educate me.
Certified.
Means
French.
that. Do you know what that means?
Certified French.
Yeah. But people think that means like
It's awesome.
it's like really
amazing.
super good. But Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregate of critics that have said this movie is good. Doesn't mean it's great. It doesn't mean it's amazing. It doesn't mean they view it as a 97 out of 100. They have simply given it a passing grade. So it could be a C+.
I mean, all I gotta say is it's different than what we've been seeing, and that's a thumbs up. And it
Right.
doesn't have to be good. It can just be.
But like so far it's like it's the highest rated Marvel movie. You think
Is it?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is the number percentage, the higher is good or bad?
What I'm saying is Rotten Tomatoes
Or
is
it
deceiving.
Doesn't matter.
Because-
I think all Rotten Tomatoes is the only
All
thing
it is-
that matters. But
It's 97 out of 100 critics saying this movie is good. Okay.
Okay.
It's a 60 plus. It's not 97 out of 100 critics saying this movie is a 97 out of 100. It's all those critics saying this movie's good.
it's better than a thumbs down.
Okay.
So it could just simply be a passable movie.
Okay. See.
But they are saying it's the funniest one.
I feel like it
I've
had
heard
humor in it just from the trailer.
I've heard that it was the
More
funniest
humor.
movie so far. Like it's more of a comedy.
Better than Guardians?
Yes.
What?
Anything would be better than Guardians.
False.
Just kidding.
I was
Just
like,
kidding.
I was like,
Guardians 1.
Huh?
Guardians 1 maybe.
Was what?
You said anything better than Guardians. I said maybe Guardians 1.
You think it would be better than Guardians 1? So you view Guardians 2 as better than Guardians 1?
Yeah.
Really?
you think 2 is better than 1?
When I saw Guardians 2, it topped my like Marvel movies. It was just good. It was funny. And
One-
apparently that matters to you is if it's funny.
Yeah, it matters.
It was
I like
hilarious.
funny.
It was hilarious.
Well, funny. So Thor may be my most favorite Marvel movie of all time.
Because it's the funniest.
Because
so far.
Spider-Man Homecoming's my number
Oh,
one right now.
forgot about Spider-Man
Spider-Man
Homecoming
Homecoming was
was
awesome.
pretty awesome.
Spider-Man or Guardians 2?
I like Guardians 1, though. Better.
Eh, I'll take Spider-Man.
Okay.
Mostly because Spider-Man's my favorite superhero.
Is it?
I kind of think I like Guardians 1 better.
And 2?
They're on par for me. I don't really care. I can take either one.
I like Guardians 2. Guardians 1 was... a lot of the jokes felt kind of flat for me. They weren't as funny as they thought they were.
The dancing scene, even?
Yeah, that wasn't...
Pretty cheesy.
It was pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
2, they ramped it up. I think all the jokes got a lot better. Especially Drax and Raccoon. The Raccoon in the first movie, Rocket, was just kind of... But the second movie, yeah, did it.
I don't know. I kind
Jokes
of like
are
him
good.
in the first one.
I didn't like Baby Groot.
What? How did you? How do you like?
It was too much of a crutch. Like, yes, he's cute and adorable. I see that. I acknowledge that, but like they went to him way too much.
That's like saying Stranger Things relies too much.
I love
No.
Baby Groot was
No.
like my favorite. Like
Like there was a bunch
He's
of
like-
scenes. There was a bunch of scenes with little Baby Groot. He was cute. He was funny.
adorable.
I mean, he's one of the Guardians.
How do you like
But we
cats?
didn't need all those scenes
Mm,
dedicated to
not-
him.
Well, I mean, it's a Marvel movie. Most Marvel movies try to get a lot of kids in the audience.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's his argument.
Okay, so
Argument. Counter argument. Whatever.
Marvel or DC movies?
Okay,
Marvel.
I will say Marvel, but I like DC superheroes better.
What? Oh, wait.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, wait.
Like comics? You mean just like the superheroes themselves?
Movies.
We're just talking about
Just
the
talking about
movies.
movies.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be Marvel. I mean, DC's got, what, 3 movies?
DC has Man of Steel.
Counting Green Lantern.
Oh my god, no.
That's non-canon, right?
I like don't even.
I don't know.
I say the current...
They might bring Ryan Reynolds back.
No. Green Lantern.
Mm.
Shines again.
He can't be. He can't be Deadpool
It's
and Green
fair.
Lantern at the same time.
He could be.
Um,
He's not going to be.
He's not going to be.
I'm just saying that to be facetious.
Facetious.
Wonder Woman was really
you
good.
got
I liked
Man of
Wonder
Steel,
Wonder
Woman.
Woman was good, yes.
BVS, and Wonder Woman. Those are the only three.
Man
right
of
now.
Steel, garbage. BVS,
I actually have to agree with that
garbage. Wonder Woman, good.
Wonder Woman was about my favorite one.
I agree.
And I kind of do like the actress. So.
Wonder Woman, of course, was the best of the movies, but I do enjoy BVS.
You know why? You know why Wonder Woman was the best?
Yes, tell us.
Tell us,
Educate us.
master.
Because it was funny. They added humor to it.
Yeah.
That did not exist in Man of Steel or BVS.
I agree.
Man of
Except
Steel-
other than the fact that, is she with you? No, I thought she was with you. That's all. That's all they had in the whole movie. And they gave that away in the commercials.
Man of Steel was super
BVS
serious.
was an atrocious movie. Absolutely atrocious. From beginning to end, it was filmed in complete and utter darkness. It was ridiculous.
I think they should. I mean,
How dare they?
I know Clark and Lois, whatever, but
They have no chemistry either.
no,
Those two actors.
I don't care for Amy Adams. So.
no, I don't either. She's too. I don't know.
She was better on The Office as the purse seller.
No, she was
one
better in the
episode.
Blue Eyes. I like that.
I like her in Smallville.
I mean, she
When
was
she was that fat lady that
Big
ate
Blue Eyes or
everything.
something like that.
Amy Adams? Really?
Like first season. Like she was drinking some kind of protein shakes by some kryptonite grown plants, and they made her start. She got like super skinny, but then she was eating everything, and eventually started eating people.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
BVS garbage.
That's your opinion.
I don't think it was.
I will say it's not as good as Wonder Woman, but it is not garbage.
I don't think it's garbage.
It's
Like
garbage.
straight up. I mean, I've seen
Straight
worse.
Okay.
Green Lantern was.
Green Lantern's garbage.
Yeah,
Green Lantern was way more enjoyable than BVS.
I don't know. I disagree.
No.
BVS was just like a slog of dark and morose scenes with nothing happening except for when they finally did fight each other.
So you're saying? So you're gonna say?
I'm going to say.
You shut up.
You tell me what I'm going to say. It's a comic book movie.
Comic.
Let's make it happy. Let's make it good. Let's make it cheerful and hopeful.
But
Instead of the dark,
this was not a
depressing
cheerful
schlock
moment. This was not a cheerful moment
that
in Batman
BVS
versus Superman
was.
history, was it?
Can't believe we're talking about BVS.
Can you watch the cartoon or read the comic BVS and think this is a cheery comic? It's just the thing. It's what the story's about. You can't make it cheery.
It doesn't have to be
Two heroes are
nonstop cheery.
fighting each other to the death. It has to be cheery.
Okay. Okay. I can accept them fighting. Why did they stop fighting? Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you that
I didn't
too.
say the whole movie was
it's
perfect.
What was it,
completely
Kathy?
stupid.
What was the name of the mom?
Martha.
Martha.
Said Kathy.
Why did you say that name?
Martha.
Why did you say that name?
So they're about to kill each other, but then they learn to have the same mother's name. And suddenly they're best friends.
Can I say Zack Snyder
In an
was the best
instant-
director and writer
In
ever?
an instant. That's just one plot hole. That's just one stupid thing that happened in that movie. What about the glass of urine that gets sat on the woman's desk in the courtroom? Y'all remember
Oh
that?
yeah, when it
The
blows
glass
up.
of urine? Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
What about it?
Why was that necessary?
Did you not hear the conversation that they had between each other?
So they're going to set a glass of urine on her counter, and that's supposed to be a dramatic moment.
It was a
I'm supposed to look at... No.
Yeah.
Because it was something stupid that Lex Luthor said.
No, something she said. She said
Well,
you can do that and call it your grandma's sweet tea. So
Yeah.
he went ahead and called it your mama's sweet tea.
Okay, now let's talk about Lex Luthor.
Cubby.
Oh.
Why are we dissecting?
Oh! So, did you like him?
No.
Okay, so
I've
he
already
was terrible
said
as well.
I've already said this
So
movie
there's
was
many
not,
terrible things in this movie. There's many terrible
That's
things
why
in this
it's called
movie.
the
like there's many
disagreeable
terrible
nerd.
things in Green Lantern. Doesn't make it better than BVS.
Did you like BVS?
Yes.
I cannot comprehend.
Okay.
I cannot
I'm sorry
compute.
you cannot comprehend.
Did you like BVS
I can't
overall?
say I disliked it, but it wasn't my favorite. But I
I'm
mean,
done with both of you.
That's
Done with both of
I'm
you.
not gonna say it's garbage like that.
Yeah, but it is. It is garbage.
False.
I think some parts were
I mean,
kind of
this
like
is coming from the man who thinks the Fast and
weird.
Furious is the best
The
series of
Fast and
movies
Furious
ever made.
knows what it is. Don't give me Superman, who has been a symbol of strength and hope and all this stuff throughout decades.
And Batman, who's a symbol of darkness.
Batman, who is supposed to be a symbol of justice, And they're just
Yeah.
in a
He's a
movie
vigilante
where
that fights people in the middle of the night in dark alleys.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. What was your original question, by the way?
Yes.
I forgot.
We got on a worm
What happened?
on another
deep
I got
hole
another
with
tangent about the
BBS.
freaking BBS movie.
Okay. Where was I? What was I thinking about?
You asked us about
I think we were talking about Thor.
Yeah,
the
Thor.
question.
We were talking about Thor. Somehow we ended up on just BVS.
You asked the question.
Okay,
First
so we're going to have Thor this weekend. A funny movie, apparently. Everybody's saying it's like a comedy. It's basically a comedy. It's already made like $400 million before it's even opened here. And then we're going to have Justice League in 2 weeks,
I'm looking
which is tracking to be about, they're saying, about $100 to $120 million opening here in the United States, which is far short of.
But that's just because
So when
have
does
a bad taste in their mouth.
Justice League come out?
I mean, I
November
want it to be
17th?
good. I want it to be enjoyable. But if it's just a bunch of CGI fighting, and I'm done.
It's definitely been brightened up and added a lot of comedy to it. I think since Joss has joined. I mean, it definitely looks a lot different from the tone of the original trailers, if you can remember that far back.
But I don't think Joss has that much. I mean, he came in pretty much. They said when Zach was done filming, he's just like doing post production stuff.
But they've done a lot of reshoots too.
Yeah, maybe so. But did reshoots save
They had to do reshoots.
Suicide Squad?
They had to do reshoots because you remember it's a big deal. What?
Shaking my
Suicide
head.
Squad? Oh
Did
yeah.
reshoots save Suicide Squad?
No, but I'm saying they didn't have Joss Whedon, and they
That's
didn't change
true.
directors.
But they knew after Deadpool come out, they're like, we need to make this funny. Reshoot. Yeah, it wasn't no good.
Well, yeah, you can't do much.
But it still made $800 million
You could
because people are going to watch it no matter what.
Yeah. But anyway,
Just like we're going to watch it no matter what. I'm going to watch it no matter what because it's superhero stuff.
you cut me off so many times I forgot my line of thought.
He's really into
I had a
it.
point, and then I'm like, I don't know what it was anymore.
Oh, my bad.
Nope, it's
Okay.
gone.
Joss Whedon, Zack Snyder.
Was it with Thor?
No, it was Justice League.
Oh.
But it's gone. That's gone. Maybe it'll come back to me, so keep talking.
Okay. So, I know where we were. We were comparing Marvel to DC.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So, obviously, we like Marvel. Like, the whole world prefers Marvel because they're just better made movies.
Oh, yeah, and plus you've had, 10 years?
They
of
started it
straight
right.
Marvel movies?
They started it with a good Iron Man. They started it with a good Captain
2007?
America. Yeah, I think 2007. So they gave us all the individual shows, and they teamed up together in the Avengers, which was awesome with Joss Whedon. It's just, they've done it right. Justice League is doing it the very reverse of how they should do it.
By throwing the team
Fortunately-
together before the four of them are
But
in.
fortunately, we know the Justice League.
Yeah.
Everybody does. All the nerds are going to know Justice League.
Nobody
we know
needs-
who Flash is.
Nobody needs an Aquaman
Nah,
standalone movie before Justice League.
not really.
Yeah.
You really don't
We
need a standalone
Aquaman.
movie
That's what I'm
afterwards.
saying. We don't need an Aquaman
Yeah.
movie, period. I don't need to see him ride a giant seahorse.
I don't know. I think I would like to see that.
Or that's somewhere like that's just because it's Jason Momoa.
He's kind of.
And the Flash. We all know how the Flash started. We all know how Batman started. We all know how Superman started. The only one I don't know is Cyborg, and I don't care.
I mean, they pretty much show how Cyborg started in BBS.
I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Cyborg is
That's how he started. He got in a car wreck, lost a lot of his limbs, on life support, mother box, Cyborg. Yeah. It's very simple.
Okay.
I mean, he's not even a member of the Justice League. He's a Teen Titan. Why they need him on there, I don't know. I guess he joins it later.
Okay.
Come on, join in, Paige.
Paige, when the microphones turn on, she turns off.
Boss. You guys are talking about like $800 million and all these numbers. I don't do good
That
with
was
numbers.
earlier.
Not good with numbers.
You don't study box office mojo
Boss.
every weekend?
No, I don't.
What's wrong
I don't
with you?
do that actually. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's pretty impressive that the Hulk is such a big character, seeing as he hasn't had a standalone movie.
Oh my God. Yes, he has.
He's had 2 standalone movies. And they
No,
both
the
stunk.
current Hulk is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay.
The current Hulk.
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe they're sick of making Hulk movies.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need a Hulk movie.
Yeah, we already know his life.
He's been featured enough in these last few movies. It's good enough.
Okay. Deej.
Yeah.
Your favorite cartoon movie of all time?
Ooh.
Oh, that's like a really deep question.
Ooh, I
dude.
thought I knew. You're questioning it? Maybe I did.
Cartoon movie?
Maybe you do know and I don't. Maybe I've forgotten.
Hi, when you.
Oh, that? I was gonna say Lion King, but I was like,
well, that's what
I haven't even
thought.
seen that movie in years.
But
It was my favorite movie as a child.
well,
It probably still is, I guess. But I mean, that's just because I don't really have
do
a
you
lot.
have a replacement?
I don't know what to base it on. I see a lot of cartoon movies.
Toy Story. It reminds
Shrek.
me
Shrek's a good one.
of my childhood.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is even better.
Shrek 2 is pretty good.
No, that's not even right.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
the reason I bring that up
Mhm.
is because apparently Beyonce is going to be Nala.
Are you serious?
They're redoing Lion King?
Yeah, they're doing it like the
real life?
with the live action type,
Like Beauty and the
CGI
Beast?
stuff.
Oh, that'd be neat.
No, like the Jungle Book.
With Beyonce.
But Beauty and the Beast is live too, right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but there's not animals in it.
Yes, you are correct.
Well, there's a beast.
Yes. Yes, you are correct.
Yes, Paige, you are correct. It is live action.
yeah, okay.
He's an animal.
You got one right.
You go. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So,
But it's all
anyway,
animals,
I
so it's
just,
gonna be
I
like
just
the
saw that
Jungle
on the
Book.
news. Beyonce's going to be.
With no people. No
Not that I
Mowgli.
think we need a Lion King redo live action.
Well, I don't know. It might be interesting.
Who did they get
I don't
first?
know.
The Lion King is a
Have you seen the Broadway play?
no.
It's pretty amazing.
Have you seen the Broadway play?
Yes.
Yes, she has actually. When they went to New York that one time.
I went to Broadway.
It was pretty amazing.
I
Yes.
didn't know that.
We listened to the Lion King soundtrack for like months after they got back from there.
Yeah.
From the Broadway.
And we had like front row seats, and
I just can't
we saw it.
to be
It was pretty awesome.
Uh,
They do it all
that
the
movie's not
time.
as good as I remember.
What?
Lion King.
Really?
Might be.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds you of your childhood.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to carry the movie around.
Yeah, me too. Of
My favorite cartoon movie of all time.
course, he knows.
Yes, I know mine. Yes.
You watch TV a lot.
How do I not know
Of course,
mine?
you know your own.
Okay, what is it? No, he doesn't know it. I
Oh,
don't think.
Robin Hood. The old Robin Hood cartoon.
What?
You know what's funny? I've never seen that movie.
I have.
Ever.
Why?
The Robin Hood cartoon?
Never
Why
seen
is that
it.
your favorite though?
I don't know. It's just funny to me. And I like all the music. Robin Hood, Little John, running through the forest, jumping through climbing trees, trying to get away.
Interesting choice.
Not to be cliche, but I really like Cinderella. I like Cinderella.
The cartoon
I
or
like
the
the
movie?
The classic,
No.
classic Cinderella movie.
I like the little mice from Cinderella.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember Cinderella.
My mother used to call me Gus Gus. So
Gus, Gus.
I haven't seen Cinderella
I mean, it
probably
was.
since I was a kid.
me either.
I love Cinderella. It was good.
Okay,
hard
up
question.
to the age of 12.
Like our cartoons, are you talking about just Disney, or are we talking about like
No.
Pixar? 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Pixar is a broad. I mean, that's a lot of movies.
That is.
My question to you was your favorite cartoon movie.
Because there's Nemo. Man,
I mean, yeah,
No.
Finding
Finding Nemo.
What? You didn't like Finding Nemo?
It was fine. It was fun. It was good.
Oh my god!
Yes,
Oh
but it's
my
not my
God. I
favorite.
loved
No,
Finding
but I'm
Nemo.
saying it's a good movie.
Yeah, like I watched that movie repeatedly.
Okay, part of Robin
I mean,
Hood
there's
is probably
Up.
nostalgia on my part.
Yeah, I mean,
Up
there's-
is very like I want to kill myself.
what?
Up is kind of depressing.
It's
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm saying they're good movies, not good.
That was it was
cartoons.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really depressing.
I've probably seen Up once.
Yeah, me too. Maybe twice actually.
But yeah, Toy Story, man. Those are good
Toy
movies.
Story was
They don't have a bad one.
Toy Story is my favorite.
There's no
movie.
bad Toy Story.
No, there's not.
Oh, has there been 3?
Yeah, there's actually about to be
They're
a
working on the
4th.
4th.
Yeah, and all 3 have been good. What was that?
Rockadoodle. I love Rockadoodle.
Oh, is that the one with the one you're talking about the other day?
Oh, it's Monkey.
What is that movie with the penguin and the?
Madagascar
No. It's an old cartoon,
with a penguin,
like in a stone or something, like a little rock, pebble.
a penguin and a pebble.
The penguin and the pebble. Is that what it's called?
I'm asking
No.
you.
It's an old cartoon, not a CGI. It's like a. I don't have my phone.
I don't know. I've never heard of the penguin and the pebble.
Neither.
Really? Look it up. Somebody look it up.
The Pebble and the Penguin?
Is that it?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the movie? I've never even heard
Yeah.
of it.
Show Gabby what it is. What I'm talking about.
I've never heard of it. I've never seen that movie in my life.
What?
I've
That's a
never
good
seen that.
movie.
Is that Disney?
Yeah.
DreamWorks?
Is that Disney?
Yeah, 1985.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I
I'm not
remember
really
it.
sure.
That's a good one. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'm saying it's a good movie. I remember that one.
Okay, Robin Hood is probably mostly nostalgia, even though I think it's good, but it's got good music.
There
I
you
like
go.
the music.
There goes Gabby with his word.
Nostalgia, word of the
Word of the
week.
month.
Okay, but I like the music in Robin Hood.
What about Tarzan?
I had the little records to it the whole time. The cartoon, I didn't like it.
You didn't like Tarzan?
No, it was
Tarzan?
quite frankly,
I
it
love
was
Tarzan.
a little bit after my time.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was like what 90.
It was like when I was 20 something, and I wasn't.
Oh my
really
god, I
watching.
love Tarzan.
20 something.
Yeah, I was
Ancient.
When did it
Me
come
and Jenna
out?
were married when Tarzan came out.
It came out in 99.
Yeah,
You were 20 something in 99.
You were
22.
you were 22.
Weird. You said 20 something like you were 20.
Jungle Book, that cartoon.
The Jungle Book cartoon, the original, is good.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not my favorite, but
It's
it's
got good
good.
music.
101 Dalmatians.
No.
Yeah.
I'm out. No, don't care.
Rescuers
I
Down
only
Under.
liked it.
Rescuers Down Under. I don't know if
Good point made by my wife.
Wait, Rescuers Down Under. I honestly
the
don't
second
know.
one.
I don't know if I've
remember
ever
that
seen it.
movie.
That was the second one.
I've
There's
never
the
actually seen it
Rescuers.
all the way through.
Rescuers, which takes place in Louisiana. And
Rescuers in Louisiana is the first one.
No. They're trying to save a little girl from the
Then they
woman
traveled
that
to
kidnaps
Australia.
her. Then they traveled to Australia. The second one, Rescuers
Wow.
Down Under. I think that's a good one.
I
That's
don't
high up
think.
there.
First of all, I've never seen Rescuers. Never seen it.
I've heard of it, but
But when you saying that reminds me of a song. Did you ever see Secret of NIMH?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
I loved
I'm
Secret.
not
That was
sure
like
I've
a
seen that.
dark cartoon.
Very
It was
dark.
like
Yeah, we used to
dark
watch it all the
themes.
time. Secret of NIMH with the mice and
The
No,
rats.
you ever seen that?
It was good. It's good.
It was a book, wasn't it?
Secret of NIMH, and it's spelled like NIHM because it means something.
It's like a city or something.
I loved Wall-E. It was good.
Wall? Yeah, there you go.
I loved
I think I've
Wall-E.
seen Wall-E once. Okay.
Wall-E was good.
You know what it is? Yeah.
Well, we've named off a bunch.
Yeah, we
My
did.
favorite is Robin Hood. That's what I'm going to stick with.
I don't even know.
I've probably seen Robin Hood 50 times when I was a kid. Haven't watched it recently. It may not even hold up, but I think it will.
I probably just have to say Lion King because that's the only
Lion King
That's
is probably my number 2.
I mean, it's just
Because I like it's good, it's funny, it makes you cry, and it's got good music.
I'll say Toy
I just
Story
like Jeremy
for me.
Irons. So
I would say it's Toy
You like
Story.
Mufasa? I mean, Scar?
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
The hyenas?
Alfred,
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi,
is a hyena.
right. That's,
Oh, that's
so
right.
weird.
Wow.
James Earl Jones is
Mufasa. Next podcast. That's what I want. Your top 10 movies, but we may not discuss them all. Maybe your top 5 movies.
top 10.
Let's
Way
do
too long for
5.
multiple people.
Okay. Top 5 movies. Okay.
Maybe
Use your
even
list.
top 3.
I'm about to say top 3 is a good one.
Well, make your top 5. If it's too much time, we'll skip.
Gabby gets really excited. He already has his top 10. I read his diary.
I know my top 5.
You read his diary? You got my diary?
No, it's a journal.
That's what they call it nowadays. Diary. It's cliche.
Journal. Dear journal. This is
Dear
my top 5 movies.
Page farted today.
And that'll do it for
Because I want to hear all of this.
That'll do it for another episode of the Disagreeable Nerd. I am the titular disagreeable person.
I'm the
Gabby.
titillating Deej.
This is my friend Deej and Sharda.
Later.
Bye.